It's felt quite emotional coming back. It's like coming home. I regard this as my second home, the Cosmos, and it's been a long time coming. I was given the opportunity, and everybody's been so good to me out there. So it was great to get amongst the guys. They're a great bunch of players. The coach seems to have a lot of respect of them. It was just great to be back home with them. You know, it's quite surreal, really. I came when I was 20. The guys from England were coming at the end of their careers. I came at the beginning, so it was quite different. So I didn't know what to expect, and it just became a roller coaster then. That first season was crazy. If you'd said we were going to win the soccer bowl in that season, halfway through I'd have said no. You know, it was chaos. But I think the turning point probably was Carlos Alberto arriving. It kind of settled things down, and everybody seemed to gel. And the rest, as you say, is history. We went on to win it. I felt good before the game. I felt great during it. What I remember is chasing the ball down the sideline and the keeper getting there first. And I thought I'll just keep an eye on him at the corner of my eye. And he turned his back, so I thought, I'm in, I'll go and do it. But the crazy thing about it was like this silence when the ball rolled into the net and I was getting like rugby tackled. And there was like this silence, and I think people were thinking, is it a goal? Does it count? We've never seen anything like this before. You know, it's not somebody shooting at goal. You know what I mean? It's somebody grabbing somebody and they both fall in the goal. And then all of a sudden the noise level got louder, and then you get that picture of Pelé holding me up, and you know, so it's great times, great times. I knew from that moment we'd win that game. I managed to get MVP of the game, and it was Pelé's last competitive game, so that obviously meant a lot to me. For us to win the championship for him, it was a relief. You know, there was a pressure. It was his last competitive game. We had to do it. And to be honest, you know, it could have gone either way that game. Seattle were fantastic, but we managed to nick it at the end. But I remember after the game, the guys were going on tour, but I was going back to England, and I got them to sign Pelé's book. You know, he gave me a book, and he'd signed it saying thank you, which means a hell of a lot to me. That's pride of place at home, and all the guys wrote very nice things. So it's a great memento of that time, that era, that year. Then the following year, the soccer was at Giant Stadium, so everything fell in nicely there, and we managed to win it again. Great 2 years. I'd played about 7 first-team games in England. The rest I was still playing the reserves. I was young. And then to be thrust into this team of superstars, you know, name players, was quite an experience. But I must say that everyone looked after me. You know, they realised I was young. There was a lot of young American guys there as well, and the older guys looked after us. The experienced guys, I should say, not the older guys. You know, they were the World Cup winners, so you looked up to these guys. You know, and if I hadn't have come to America, I would not have been the player I was. It made me over here, playing with those guys. You know, it was a privilege. The Cosmos have always been, you know, they're in here. So to have this chance to be with the guys again, meet everyone, it's fantastic.